There is rain in the area. Now at the plate, here is Lucas Giolito, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Adam Eaton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. And now here is Jacob deGrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The pitcher.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Engel is right there, 1 down. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop.
Down the first baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. It was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted him.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
The catcher.
In now, Tomas Nido. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Catcher Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
My goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mason Williams. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, and the leadoff man is gone to start the home second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base. Constantly.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And here's Jose Peraza. Popped him up. Abreu is under it. 2 gone. Next to dig in, Jonathan Villar. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's 3-0 New York. Now at the plate is Adam Engel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Nick Madrigal.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. High in the air out to center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Eaton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next to that.
Next, here is Dominic Smith.
Dominic.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on.
Driven to deep right field. Eaton going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Tomas Nido. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Eaton is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's now 4-0 New York. So here now's the pitcher, Lucas Giolito, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Heading out towards shallow right. McKinney coming in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Adam Eaton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Giolito at third with 2 away. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in will be Mason Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. Fouled off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Eaton going back, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Standing in now, Jose Peraza. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So next to hit is Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Grandal digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Andrew Vaughn. Popped him up. Nido is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder.
First pitch on the way.
Engel.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Here's the pitch.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First offering. Chopper to short. And that's the first out. Next to hit is Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And it's fouled away. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The wind-up and the 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way.
It's hard to have 3 hits in 1 day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Engel able to track it down for the third out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Mets 5 and the White Sox nothing. So stepping in is Nick Madrigal. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Madrigal is known to have an incredible ability to make. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Yerman Mercedes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
In today's game, with the
high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Yoan Moncada is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Hard hit at third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Matt Foster enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now in the box, Mason Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Pete Alonso will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. High in the air down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Jose Peraza. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Eaton. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the lead is now 7-2. Getting plenty plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Jacob deGrom, and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Madrigal waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Dominic Smith. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is skied out toward right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 9-2. So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in next, Andrew Vaughn, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate, Adam Engel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out in front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now into the box, Tomas Nido. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Fouled away. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Mason Williams. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. Had a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Eaton is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Madrigal.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. David Peterson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Pitching for the New York Mets, number 23, J.J. Peterson.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now. Leury Garcia will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 28.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Adam Eaton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. White Sox lead 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Peraza. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. Next for the Mets, Jonathan Villar. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Peterson. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Oh man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Now it'll be Yoan Moncada starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win, and man, was the offense explosive. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to blow this one open.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game,